Don Keating here with your nightly update Ohio weather on Facebook at Ohio Weather. Going to take a couple minutes here to concentrate on about three areas of precipitation, and it looks like possibly a fourth developing here in central Ohio. Tomorrow we are under a slight risk of severe thunderstorm development. I'll show you that graphically here in just a couple of minutes. Radar is updating as I speak. There we go. We have three areas up here in Lake Erie and just near the western sides of Cleveland. Also, this line here that is continuing to hold together west central Ohio. And this is the main precipitation area, which is also expanding at this time, which is out here in Illinois ahead of the cold front. Now, a couple of other isolated thunderstorms near, I'd say, Delaware possibly, and near Mount Vernon. It's northwest of Mount Vernon, and down here to the west of Chillicothe. Put this into motion, and you'll see what we've got going on right now. You can see how things have progressed over the past, since about 8:45 until 10 p.m. There was a report of a 45-mile-an-hour wind gust from a marine observation 19 miles north-northwest of Vermilion out there on Lake Erie. Of course, it's flat, nothing to break that wind up. This line continues to hold together. It seems to have some southern development on it. Let's take a look at northwest Ohio and see what that looks like a little closer up. Move it up just a tad bit there, and you can see how it's moving. Also, these thunderstorms that are developing again near Delaware, moving northeast of Delaware, should be, oh hey, where are you going? Should be to the north of Mount Vernon by the time it makes it up into that part of the state. Now let's move out a little further to the west into Illinois, and here is the main phalanx of thunderstorm activity, which is ahead of this cold front. This is what we have to be concerned about tomorrow, Friday, as this area will redevelop during the morning hours as the heating of the day kicks in, and by the time it gets to us here in eastern Ohio, we have no idea how things are going to be, but we are certainly going to keep an eye on it for you, that's for sure. Let's put this stuff into motion. Give me a few seconds as I do this on the fly. We'll get rid of the surface obs, get rid of that radar, get rid of everything on here basically. Sea level, the fronts, the centers, and then again we will get rid of the local storm reports. We'll go to the SPC for day 2, which is tomorrow, and take a look at the convective outlook. Now, that's for tomorrow. This area in yellow here has a slight risk of severe thunderstorm activity. That means that we will have short-lived and or not widespread isolated intense storms possible. There could be 1 or 2 tornadoes reported with this, strong winds and or wind damage, and there could be hail around 1 inch associated with this area when and if it develops ahead of the cold front. This narrow area of this dark green is a marginal risk, and the lighter green out here, those are general thunderstorms that are taking place in that part of the state. Well, that may take place in that part of the state. Okay, so there is your convective outlook for tomorrow, Friday. All right, now let's go back one more time to our MRMS radar data, which is what we were looking at when we came on with you. And you can see again how things are progressing this evening. Don't be surprised if you hear taps of thunder, as I'm sure many of you have out there already. I'm Don Keating with your nightly weather report update for the Buckeye State of Ohio. Be careful out there tomorrow when you're out and about. Just keep an eye and an ear on the local media outlets. Do not be surprised if a severe thunderstorm watch is issued for some part or the other of Ohio at any given time. And it's not 91 degrees out here near Springfield, and it wasn't 97 down there around Wilmington either. Don't panic. We haven't heated up that much yet. I think the Medtars are a little goofy, so we'll just shut those off. Good night, good evening. We'll talk to you later.